Love yourself, love others.
Hey everyone, it's Antonia Marquis, and this is a new LYLO video. LYLO is a movement that I started that stands for Love Yourself, Love Others. I'm a super passionate advocate for peace and love and equality and compassion and empathy and all these things. They matter to me deeply. So this movement involves all those things. It involves loving ourselves and understanding that experiencing ourselves fully and truly and sacredly. The power in that, the power in taking time to spend with ourselves, not by ourselves, with ourselves, to understand ourselves and learn ourselves and honor ourselves, helps us to have patience with ourselves and grace and understanding and kindness and compassion and empathy and forgiveness. And in bringing that awareness within ourselves, for ourselves, we are growing those superpowers, all the things I just said: grace, empathy, patience, kindness, compassion, all those things. We're growing those muscles of beautiful things within ourselves and expanding them, widening them to where not only are we having that for us, we're having that for others. We find the wisdom and the understanding of the importance of these powers for us. And we feel how good it feels to bring that peace and grace and forgiveness and understanding and acceptance to ourselves. And we go, I have made it easier to give it to others now because I've grown it for me. And now that I've grown it for me and I'm choosing to practice it for me every single day, I am able to share what I've found and grown with others and help them grow theirs and grow together and make an amazing field of compassionate flowers in this world. It's amazing what our love can do. So usually I have a bunch of amazing, beautiful, and diverse humans that send me their videos to showcase and make a compilation of them saying one thing they love about themselves and one thing they love about someone else. And that's why often it takes me months to put out these LYLO videos, because I'm waiting to receive the videos. So it's been a while since the last one, and I don't have anybody else's videos to showcase this month. Oftentimes, people may not see my message, or they just have full lives and their own things that they are experiencing that doesn't allow them to be in the headspace to record a video like this. And I understand that. So this is not a sad time. I know that my one voice as well matters and is meaningful. And there will be a time that I do have those videos to share for the world to feel, from all of these diverse, beautiful human beings sharing their unique experiences with loving themselves and loving others and their journey and inspiring others. It's happened in the past, and I've had all these videos that you can watch in the past, and it will happen in the future. But for now, I'll say that what I love about myself is that I understand. Just that. I understand. I have understanding for myself and others, understanding of people's circumstances and consideration, and understanding of my worth and value as well alone, because all of us are so valuable and worthy alone already. And when we come together, it explodes. But we are no less valuable alone. We still have a story to tell. We still have our unique love to share, so that's what I'm doing. And one thing that I love about someone else is going to be a new friend that I met at Pride named Matthew, and he is just literally a ball of light. I was standing in line waiting to march at Pride, and there was a Taylor Swift song playing, and I was singing along, and then he walks past and then he just starts shimmying and like singing along with me and just good energy, and it was authentic, and it was free, and it was just so magical. It was so beautiful, and it made me so happy. And it, when we show our love and ourselves in that way, it's like, even though we don't know this person, we understand that we're not strangers, that we're family, that we're all one, that we have so much sameness within our differences. Like, I knew nothing about him. I didn't even know his name at that point. We met each other multiple times throughout that day, and then eventually I got his name and his Instagram. But even in that first moment of connection, it felt like we knew each other. And that's what happens when we show our authentic selves. And we can only get to that place by practicing loving ourselves and taking on that journey. He is a beautiful example of what our love can do. And no, that does not mean that he has reached self-love. There is no destination. There is no perfect. It's not about being perfect or reaching something. It's about continuous practice of it, because there's changes through life. There's different things that happen, different circumstances. So it has to be a continuous practice, because there's new things to adapt to and new things that are affecting us. So how could it ever be perfection? How could it ever be a destination? It's not. It's a journey, a beautiful journey, a hard journey, but a beautiful journey. And you deserve to take it. We all do. And you deserve to know what it feels like to have love for yourself in times when you need it most, in times when you're struggling to find it or feel it in others, in times when you're seeing darkness in the world, so that you can remember that you yourself are a light, and you can do something with that light, and you can shine it in that darkness, and you can be the light that you are seeking for yourself and to others. You can be that hope in the world. By loving yourself, you are progressing the world. You are changing the entire frequency of this life. You are not doing something simple or minuscule. You are doing something big, because you're not just affecting yourself, you are affecting others, because they feel the love that you have grown. It comes off of you. Even without words, you just walk around and it comes out in your aura, your essence. You radiate it. Your energy shows it in a way that is uncontrollable. You're not even realizing you're doing it. That's what happens. That's what happens when you find love within yourself. It just flows. And we need to allow ourselves to let down the walls, to open the gates, to open up the blinds, to unravel our spacious hearts, our infinite hearts that were never meant to be barricaded. Not only are we barricading it to the world, but we're barricading it to our soul. We're keeping it in this little space and depriving it of what we deserve. Your heart's reaching out, knocking on this little place that you can find it. It's claustrophobic. I said this before, but it is like, I can't breathe. Like, I want to expand. I want to beat loud. It is longing for your assistance. It is longing for your permission. It is always ready to take on that work. It just needs you. It needs you to remember who you are. It needs you to remember that you're loved. It needs you to be fearless and brave enough to let it lead. It needs you to prioritize it and to water it and to let it do its thing. And then when you let it out of that little cage that you can find it into, it reaches your lungs and you breathe a breath that feels like pure freedom and euphoria. It feels like a relief. It's a pressure off of your chest, because now it's not just confined to your chest. It is expanding to all of your being, your soul, your body, everything that is you. It is expanding within you and without you. It has been set free, and now it is able to flow infinitely. It's no longer stopped up. It's no longer cut off from anything. So the effort of just trying is what opens it up. That's all it takes. Trying to love and wanting to love because you understand the beauty and the power and the importance of it for you, for your experience in this human life, and for the world. Let it flow, and do that by starting now. It's not too late. It's not too late. It's never too late. Start now. Like, now. Literally. Anytime. Wake up in the middle of the night, start. You can start your self-love journey at any point, and there's no rules. It is unique to you, and literally just the act of prioritizing it and taking on the journey opens up the doors of your heart, little by little. So here I am, showing you, being an example of how you can do it. You can do it alone. And alone isn't a bad thing, because we're not ever really alone. We're the universe. We literally are the universe, and we have the universe inside of us. The universe is on our side because we are the universe. And we're all family. And I care about you. I do. And I hope you believe that. And if me saying that can just help one person that hears know that they're not alone, and that they don't have to be perfect, and that it's okay to go at your own pace, and that you can do it alone, then that's what I do this for. Breathe. It is not a negative thing that I have gotten no videos sent to me for the compilation this episode. It's not about quantity of how many I can show you. It's about showcasing different human beings experiencing this life, and hoping that you might hear a specific human being share their story and say something a certain way. And that could be all that it takes to inspire you, because you resonate with that person, their story, the way they worded it, their energy. But this time, since I don't have that, I hope that I can still be that for somebody out there listening. That I can be the one person, just like the other people that are using my videos. I could be that one person that says something a certain way that inspires you. We alone, valuable, worthy as ever, equal, beautiful, strong, amazing, magical. We together, a force, a collection of compassion and action. If we can take the time to understand that we are amazing right here, right now, just us, me and you. And we sit in that, and we think upon that, and we contemplate it, and we question it, and we dissect it, then it will remind us daily to continuously love ourselves, understanding that joining in on the love train gives it the energy to keep going. Loving ourselves powers that battery. When we share that energy with others, the battery is good to go. So we're constantly helping to recharge each other, and helping to give a charge to someone when they're having a day where their charge is struggling. So love yourself, love others. And it goes both ways. Loving others can also teach you to love yourself. If you stop and think about all the times where you've forgiven others, or you've given others a second chance, or you've done a kind act for others, or you've listened to others, held the door, or you've been there for others in their times of need, and you sit there and think about all those beautiful things you've done, then you're able to say, why don't I do that for me too? So it's just vice versa. Love yourself, love others. If you love yourself, it helps you love others. If you love others, it helps you love yourself. It's an endless divine cycle. And you're meant to be on that ride. So join in. It's nice. You deserve it. I love you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.